Hi, Blythe here, a Blythe coach, helping multi-passionate creatives take leaps of faith. Post. It is now December in real time, and so I thought I'd pop in and preserve a little time capsule for myself and anyone else interested about what is happening with my planning for 2025 for the upcoming year in terms of my bullet journaling, planning, like I said, memory keeping, reflections, and archiving. There's some updates in the system. I actually just watched the video from last year's update from 2023. And that was very interesting to see how the system of things I use on a daily, weekly, monthly, and project-based basis continues to evolve and support me creatively. So if it interests you, come along, and if not, of course, go check out something else, some of my dance content, some of my yoga. I have so many free things available yet now in the library, and I'm just so glad to have you here. So grateful as we go into the end of the year and into the new year to be here in creative community, online and in person. So what we're seeing here is actually the sort of mood board, word of the year, spread, opening page, what have you, in my 2024 annual book, which is in a Moleskine Kaigi. And that, and none of the things here are sponsored. I do not profit in any way by sharing these things. I just like to share what's in my current system and collection because I enjoy seeing such content from other creators. And like I said, it's interesting to me also to look back and see what I was doing, what was inspiring me, what I was thinking about, and what I was using to express myself. Here, my daily notebook is staying the same and has been for a few years now. I go day to day and stamp the date and the main priorities for the day, the appointments, everything gets transferred over in there, as well as thoughts in the moment and poems and planning for teaching, coaching, creating. All the things usually hit this book first and then move either from or to my seasonal book, which the current one is right here. I've moved from a Moleskine there into a Rhodia, a Clairefontaine Rhodiorama notebook due to my new hobby and enthusiasm in 2024 of using fountain pens. I look at it as a more sustainable and also potentially more creative way of writing, supporting my writing practice, my drawing practice. So my Kindle just happens to be here. I'm often reading on a daily basis. From that, poetry, fiction, nonfiction, everything. And due to the fact that in the last couple of years, thanks to the recommendation of Erin Smith on YouTube, I've been using origami papers. That's actually what you're seeing here as well for the most part, and different ephemera papers that are also sort of found, and craft papers from different sources. I decided to pick up for 2025, it being the roaring 20s of this century, an Art Deco origami collection. So these colors and designs, some of them are so luscious, love the colors, and will be inspiring a lot of how 2025 looks for me. So fun. So that's one addition. That is sort of just an update on the current. Other current commonly used items are this alphabet stamps that I've had for a few years now. Love the look of them, how it sort of ties everything together. It's sort of playful and childlike. My archival ink pad and different ink pads, and I've been using this date stamp. Oh, there goes the warning sirens. I don't know if you can hear the background, but It's time to test the sirens here in Cologne. So, something new for 2025 also is this perpetual calendar stamp, a monthly stamp. So I'll be interested to see that in use as a replacement for my monthly little sheets from Muji that I've been using the last couple of years. It's fun. I like them. They're cute. I like the design of it, but I thought it would be more long-term sustainable and also a little bit more customizable and have different applications with such a stamp. I've got it set up for January, so you'll be seeing the results of that soon. This will be my annual book, my new Rhodia in black, all fresh and new. Nothing in it yet, but I've got it here ready to go and have been brainstorming word of the year, themes, projects, 25s in 2025, or maybe 2025 in 2025, or some such creative projects like that. We'll be setting up my future log soon. In terms of notebook lineup, there's no great big changes since I already made the transition from the Moleskine Kais to the similarly sized, a little bit wider A5 Rhodia pads. I always have a morning pages notebook in the rotation. That one has fairly high quality paper, which is fun to play with my pens. This binder keeps handouts and ongoing notes on a lot of the classes and coaching that I'm doing on a daily and weekly basis. I've got a couple larger ones that collect all of my coaching tools, teaching tools, handouts, and resources. I've always got at least one scratchbook, sketchbook, and I've got a Canson notebook that is now keeping just very short notes about the pens that I'm using, which I have more information about in other videos as I've been collecting and inking them up and writing with them. But here are a few around the perimeter, and they are absolutely getting daily use. It all started with this one, this Lamy All-Star, and has turned into a really fun hobby and definitely has produced more writing, although really consistent writing. So that will be a habit and a tool that I continue to use this year, as well as, like I said, the stamps, both letters and dates and numbers and objects, a bit of washi tape, and of course sticky notes and stickers. Trying to use my collection of sticky notes, stickers, washi tapes rather than accumulate more, and use more reusable things like stamps and inks and writing and things that I can use over and over and over again, refill over and over again for years to come. But then in the mix, some fun creative papers, some new inks, some new colors, always some new influences, and also some practical updates to my system, how I'm thinking about things, what I'm focusing on, measuring, enjoying, etc. So that is my notebook and tools lineup as it looks right now for planning 2025, and I'll be sharing upcoming the actual planning of 2025 and what I'm creating as I go into the end of the year, into the new year. It's very important at this time that we be creating our work, be supporting one another, be working for the causes and the values that we have, and I want to support you in that as well. Wish you a wonderful holiday season into the new year. Take good care.